What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to try something a little bit different, something I might regret very soon. But we're going to be doing a mock draft. We're going to be doing an auction mock draft, and auctions take quite a bit to finish, but we're going to be doing it. Hey, I want to be doing a lot more mock drafts, and I don't know, maybe we make this a thing. Mock draft Mondays, every Monday we go live. Might be able to do it. See what you guys think. I just really want to do what you guys want to do, and a lot of people want to mock draft, so that's what we're going to do. And today, this evening, whether it be afternoon or evening, we're going to be doing an auction mock draft on ESPN. If you guys want to do mock drafts and don't want to miss out on great content like this, especially these live streams with that one-on-one interaction and mock drafting with the Couch Fam, with me, not a whole lot of auto picks going on, some good competitive, fun mock drafting. Make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so you won't miss it. Obviously, these mock drafts do fill up pretty quick, and it's first come, first serve. So if you don't have that bell icon and notifications turned on, it's really, you stand no chance of getting in the mock drafts. Dallas versus World. What's up, man? Dallas, you're in the building. Mr. Beast is in the building. Louie, what's up, man? Brian, sub couch. Okay, Mike's in the building. Jorge, what's up, Brian? What's up, bro? Yep. So let's just get it started. Mike Matal's in the building. What's up, man? He said he was going to tune in. So, guys, I've been up since 5 a.m., and been working on a new video I'm going to be dropping tomorrow. It's a 1 hour long video. Went through every single pick in the Fantasy Football Throne Followers versus Followers League. A league that's never been done before, so I wanted to go all out. Just wrapping up the editing process, so I'll be uploading that tomorrow early. And, man, I haven't ate today. Going crazy. Right after this, I'm gonna go eat a ton of sushi, but yeah, I haven't even ate breakfast, lunch, nothing. So just going straight to dinner / breakfast, however you want to put it. Let's get the mock draft started, everyone. What's up, Ricky? What's up, Joaquin? Brian, they have a lot more followers, and you're a lot more. Thank you, Brian. Go eat my what? Sup, Couch? Love the videos. Keep it coming. Yeah, man, that's why I do it for you guys. So if you guys want to mock draft, let's get it started. Let's head on over to the ESPN mock draft lobby. I'm going to refresh this. And we're going to find an auction. I think we'll trying to make it a 12-team auction. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, well, wait, I thought I found one. Dang it. People joining in. All right, there we go. Dallas PPR mock auction. And it's this right here. Oh, Corey Dean, thank you for the super chat. You need to be on the YouTube app or desktop. I think you might be viewing it on something else. If you're on the YouTube app, just turn the phone sideways or turn it upside right. There should be a like button for sure. Regardless, though, I appreciate you guys watching and very much appreciate the super chat, Corey. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so there's still plenty of room, guys. It's the Dallas PPR mock auction, and it's standard PPR auction, 12 team. So you can be able to find, there's still plenty of room. It's half full. You can be able to get in. Dallas PPR mock auction 12 team. This is it right here. Standard PPR 12 team. Okay, it's filling up. There's about 4 or 5 spots left. Dallas knows what's up. He knows what's up. You got to close the chat. What's up, Jarrell? Yeah, so I don't know why I came up with this idea, but it's like I'm an 8, been up since 5 a.m. editing. Didn't go to bed early either. Was up late, kind of late editing, and going. I think I'm gonna go eat sushi at like in about 2 hours, 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. So I'm like, let's do it. Yeah, ESPN. That's what we're doing. We will do some on other platforms too. Trust me. Like, I'm trying to do the best I can. I want a good balance. I want to do a lot of live streams, a lot of mock drafts, a lot of real drafts, a lot of normal video drafts, just the whole shebang. I got a lot of videos in the works, and like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be uploading a 1-hour special video for the Fantasy Football Throne League draft, followers versus followers league. So taking a risk, maybe you don't like it, but I put a lot of work into it. I went over every single pick. Hopefully it's really good, really insightful. We were trying to be kind of secretive with our draft strategy. It's a 12 expert league where the followers make all the decisions to see which expert has the best community. And in this video, I revealed a lot of those strategies and secrets that we did, because we tried to keep it, secret, because we didn't want them knowing what we were going to do. So I had 3 group chats going. It was quite a bit of work. It was pretty intense talking in 3 group chats at once, but we got through it and we wrapped up the draft. So I'll upload that tomorrow. I really need you guys to go watch that. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit that thumbs up, but just let me know honest opinion if you guys liked it or did not, and what you guys think of the league. I'm really just going all out on this video and just trying to provide good content, just going over what I'm thinking, every pick, every round, every team. Another video mocking counselor. When have I made a video mocking counselor? I didn't do that. I never did that. Had to leave. There's 1 spot. Oh, I think it got filled right away. And plus, when it's like close to getting filled, a lot of random people hop in there. I'm excited for that video. Thank you so much, Jack. Thank you, man. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I told them we should do it later because the fantasy football communities have more hype later on in July and August, but they want to do it earlier. But that's cool too, because I got a lot going on in July and August. So that's cool that we wrapped it up at the end of June. That's all good. And I'll be uploading the video tomorrow. Yeah, it gets, well, Dallas, actually, you should have been able to get in, man. Like, it took like 3 minutes to fill up. So, man, you should really, you're new to the channel, I take it, Dallas. So next time you already know what to do. You already know what's up. Just be ready. If you have a computer and a phone, maybe it's easier. So next time, be ready. As you see, it took like 3 minutes to fill up, so you can get in next time, I'm sure. And you're tech savvy, you know how to use the phone, you know how to look at live streams and whatnot. You can get in. People that are fast on their phones and on their computers are usually able to get in almost all the time. So next time, man, we'll get you in. Yeah, use Control F to search on a PC, and then on a Mac, use Command F to search. Damn, this is auction. I'll be back for the next one, non-auction. Keep up the good work, bro. Yeah, thank you. Well, you couldn't get in this one anyway. It's already filled. But I appreciate you, man. Never seen an auction mock draft. Yeah, man. It's auction is awesome. It's just for people with ADD like me. It takes a long time and is just kind of drooling, and excitement kind of wears off towards the end. Like, it dies off a little bit, but it's up to you. Like, if you don't have ADD, and this is, it's all personal preference. Like, I like the idea of auctions, but I don't like doing too many of them just because it takes longer. It takes about 50% longer. So if a real draft, let's just say an example, would take 2 hours, like a deep league draft, an auction draft could take like 3 hours. So it takes a lot more time to do it. All right, let's go. Oops, what am I doing? Almost put on another hat. I'm so woo, running on few. Almost put on. Went to go get my headphones, but almost put on another hat. All right, let's go. What spot am I? 10? It just randomly picked that for me. I like that. I want to try different spots. Main league is auction draft. All right, so you know what's up with the auction. Dang, the one auction mock draft you do and I miss it. Yeah, that's how it is. You got to be on top of it. Hope to do more, though. If you guys want. Whatever you guys want, I'll try to do. Okay, does that look... I think that looks good on the screen. I hope it does. How's that look? Getting all these dang NHL updates. That looks pretty good. What's your thoughts on Wentz and Cam? So I avoid both of them, really. I think Cam Newton's a definite must avoid. He's recovering from that major shoulder injury that Andrew Luck went through and seems to be doing way better than Andrew Luck, but it's still a huge question mark. And then on top of that, Cam Newton's upside is when he runs. And, you know, with no Greg Olsen, he's been struggling. So I think you should definitely avoid Cam Newton. Even if he's miraculously healthy and playing well, it's just a huge injury risk. Like, I just don't like it. Wentz, I avoid Wentz, but I do see the upside in him. Like, if he's the 11th quarterback off the board, I can see you doing that. There's just so many quarterbacks that I usually just end up avoiding him. I just don't have him ranked too high. I'd rather probably go with Kyler Murray, really. Oh, everyone's in the chat here. Couch fam, loaded up with some couch fam. Can you do emojis in the ESPN chat? Let the people know in the ESPN live draft chat. Let them know what's up. Let them know. Represent couch fam. What's up, Austin? How would you draft from the 10th pick this year in a 10? Oh, I'm tripping. I was like, I got the 10th pick. I was like, dang, it doesn't even matter in an auction. Oh my god. The 10th pick, I mean, you're definitely looking at taking at least one wide receiver. Like, that's really all I can say. And then with your second pick, I guess you can kind of take Kelsey if you really reach for him. But you're looking at taking one wide receiver, maybe two wide receivers, or you're looking at taking one wide receiver and a running back. So it's either, one running back or zero running backs. I don't think you're taking two running backs at that 10th spot. And was that a 12 team? I guess it doesn't. Oh, it's a 10. You said 10 team. Where you got Goff rated? I think Goff is like a safe pick.
Going once.
I have him more as a QB2.
Going twice.
So, yeah, I kind of avoid Goff too. Like, he's good, but I don't know. I'd rather take a risk with Kyler Murray. That's just how I am. You got the 7th. Oh, no, I'm not the...
Sold.
This is an auction draft, so we're just nominating players. Auction mock draft. How much money do we start with? 200 fictional dollars. They're fake and not real. But you start off with $200 and you got to fill up your roster. Yeah, this is an auction. I forgot that too. I was just talking about that. Like, okay, I got the 10th spot. Or I was like, oh yeah, this is an auction. Zeke. Going for cheap, huh? Well, I'll raise. Ooh, there he goes. It goes already going up.
Going once. Going twice.
Team Smitty in the building. You won't like what I got to say about when I give out my team grades
Sold.
tomorrow for Team Smitty. You may not want to tune into that video tomorrow. Special upload. Fantasy Football Throne Followers versus Followers League. Team grade video tomorrow. Dropping. Hot fire. Ooh, Lev Bell. I like that. How much they're going to bid on Bell? Dang, that's cheap.
Going once. Going twice.
There we go. Raise that bid. Web Fiji. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Always coming in, man. Coming clutch with the super chats, man. It's really appreciated. I swear, I always forget about the super chat. Like, whenever I think about doing a live, I just totally forget, like, that people donate. And it's just a huge bonus to me. That's all. So I just hop on, and then, like, once I see them, I'm just like, oh man, that's right. People do donate. Like, that's crazy. That's awesome. Hey, I try whatever I can, man. Auction, Dynasty, Keeper. There's this new thing. There's a new thing, guys. It's called Best Ball Dynasty, and so I gotta try that. It's only on one website though, I've heard. So I gotta try Best Ball Dynasty. So essentially, you don't start sit. You don't. Is that it? You just don't start sit. No waivers and no start sit 'em, but you draft every year though, and then you have your rookie draft.
Sold.
So, I gotta try those. Best Ball Dynasty, gotta try those. What happens when someone like doesn't want to be in that league next year? Maybe you pay a fee or something. I don't know. I gotta ask that guy, like, what happens in a Best Ball Dynasty if you don't play the following year? Like, how do they enforce that? They sell your team for cheap or something? I don't know.
Going twice.
Okay, so far Saquon went for 70, Zeke for 66, Bell for 52, Kamara for 66, and C-Mac is getting bid way up.
Sold.
What's the strategy for auction? I can sit here for a whole hour, but I got dinner to make, bro. I have a video, Sand Beach, you got to check out called Fantasy Auction Strategy. So let me see if I can find that. But just one big rule from there, like one big strategy from there. I have like 10 strategies, 10 tips. You got to watch that video. If you're interested in Dynasty, you have to watch it, and I'm searching for it right now. Auction Dynasty.
Going once.
Find it.
Going
Melvin
twice.
Gordon.
Sold.
We were going to a different church every Sunday, and the kids.
Okay, sorry for that. Yeah, it's this one right here. So one of the strategies is, I have to nominate a player. Let's go David Johnson. I actually like David Johnson. So let's just raise this. You got to either decide if you're going to go studs or duds or well balanced. So studs or duds is a strategy that you draft a lot of super elite players, and then you draft a lot of $1 players too. And I usually go with studs and duds. And I guess another strategy from that video is also you don't want to spend all your money way too early, but you also don't want to have a ton of money left over and be like, oh man, I had $14.
Sold.
I could have used that and got a tier 2 player instead of a tier 3 player, or even a tier 1 player. So those are two strategies from that video. But Sand Beach, make sure you bookmark that video, bro, if you are interested in auction. It's a very good video. And I have a bunch of these too. I just came out with a Dynasty strategy. Just give away all my secrets, everything I've learned, everything I've researched for free.
Going twice. Sold.
Hey, $13 for Mahomes is pretty cheap. No, I'm not with taking Mahomes super early. Like with this Tyreek situation, I'm not with that. Like, I'd rather go get a Kelsey or a Kittle. But there's nothing wrong with taking. If you take one elite wide receiver, then you don't really need a second elite wide receiver. You definitely don't need a third one.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
DeAndre Hopkins for 57. That's good. I like to nominate players that are risky, or I would stay away from Bell, Gurley, Fournette, Cooper, so people spend money on them and have less spend on studs than stack up studs and take duds. Yes, that is definitely a strategy. Usually you don't want to nominate players that you are really into. But yeah, players that you think players that have big names but you don't like and people will bid on, that's good to nominate them. And
going once,
which will cause your opponents to spend money. Like Greg
going
Zuerlein
twice,
right now is getting a $4 bid.
Sold.
That's insane. Never spend more than $1 on a kicker. Like, that's nuts. Don't ever do that. So whoever nominated Greg Zuerlein was a very successful nomination here. I never, ever spend more than $1 on a kicker in auction. Like, I'm talking about 100% of the time. Not 99% of the time. 100% of the time, spend no more than $1 on a kicker. Like, don't even draft one if that's somehow possible in your auction league.
Going once.
Devontae Adams, stud receiver.
Going twice.
Dang. So Benjamin says he got C-Mac, Diggs, and Cooks and Saquon last year in the auction. Yeah, in the auction you can do that. You can have 2 or 3 super elite players. Like, that's definitely, you can do that. Oh, Sandy, you're talking about auction. Okay. Well, I still wouldn't want to do that because I would rather just have a running back. Like,
sold.
That's just how I am. So 2 is good. I think it's a waste to spend it all on 3 wide receivers, because if your running backs are garbage, then I think you're gonna lose still. So and wide receiver is deep, but that doesn't mean you don't want an elite one. So you could go get yourself an elite wide receiver, maybe 2, but then take a risk for a cheap high upside wide receiver later.
Going twice.
It just only makes sense.
Sold.
Because it's so deep, you can get so many wide receivers later that have a ton of upside, and you don't need to spend that much. So that's why going 3 elite wide receivers is pretty much a waste. I'd say the only time, so not 100% of the time, but maybe like 1% or 2% of the time, if everyone is spending up on running backs, then
going
you can
once.
swoop in and get a wide receiver just a little bit cheaper. Then okay, maybe you go get
twice.
3 elite wide receivers. But
sold.
like 99% of the time, nah, don't do the 3 elite wide receiver strategy. Especially don't think about doing that before you like blindly going in and doing that. That definitely won't work. Sup couch, don't draft Cook and Henry and you will avoid a C draft grade. You think I care what you guys grade me? You think I'm scared of the team grade you guys will give me? I'm not scared. Come on.
Going once.
Todd Gurley.
Going twice. Sold.
I'm just sitting here not bidding, just talking to you guys. Hey, you guys making the time fly by. Amazing. Keep me company, guys. Please. Let's start a little conversation. Ben says, you usually don't have much depth, but you can make up for it if you are diligent. Last year, Boyd, Connor, Ridley, Lindsey were available on waivers in many leagues. Yes. I always go studs and duds, just like you, Benjamin. And so far what you said, I 100% agree with your 2 strategies. Yeah, I get a lot of, $7 players, $1 players, $11 players, and, just make sure I get my studs. Might be trying something a little different right here.
Going twice.
Stay strong, couch, no bids.
Sold.
Harrison Butker got bid for too much, $2. That's what I'm talking about. Spend your money. I'm not trying to sound well. You didn't need the point. It's fine. You could just say, "What's the point of an auction?" So that's actually a really good question, Totsky. It's totally fine. You don't sound like a jerk. So an auction, the appeal of an auction is that in a snake draft,
Going once.
you miss out on a ton of players. If I
Going
want
twice.
Saquon Barkley really bad,
Sold.
if I want Zeke really bad, if I want a player really bad, in a snake draft, there's like an 85% chance I'm not going to get that given player because of where I am on the snake draft. I just did a snake draft where I had to wait 20 picks until it was my turn. So auction draft is when the appeal is if you really like a player in an auction draft, you're able to get them 100% as long as you just blow whatever salary you got, just bid on them. You'll be able
Going
to get
once.
them. Look at Travis Kelce. If you want him,
Going
you'll be able to
twice.
get him. So that's the appeal of an
Sold.
auction. There's no snake draft. You don't have to wait 20 picks. You're not what's the right word? Like you're not dependent on where the snake is going. Like snake draft. You're not dependent where you are and who's being picked or none of that. It just matters how much you want to bid, how much you like the player, and real strategy. So it is amazing. You get
Going
to
once.
do whatever you want. The drawback
Going
is that it
twice.
takes forever. It's a long, drawn out process. You have to concentrate for a longer amount of time. So with people with ADD like me, it's a bit tougher. I still get excited like the first five picks. When everyone has like 5 picks or 6 picks.
Sold.
But then after that, like the second half, it starts to get a little bit boring. So, yeah. Let's nominate T.Y. Hilton. He's pretty good. I'll nominate him. Studs. No, I never heard anyone call it that. Studs and duds. So Sam calls it stars and scrubs. I can snap up $1 players left, right, later. Yep, exactly, man. Studs and duds is the way to go. But don't be
Going
afraid
once.
to pivot. And Todsky, man, you really need to check
Going
out my
twice.
video if you're interested in auction. This video is amazing. I give away all the secrets for free. It's top 10 auction strategy tips. And I explain all this stuff too, like why auction is cool, why it's not, and why I don't like it sometimes, and why some people do. That's right, James. Kind of like what I said, but you just said it way more simpler and
Sold.
shorter. I took a while to explain it. LBC says, I find it works best when I go elite running back, wide receiver, then wait 5 or 6 rounds and have similar money. Yeah, it's basically studs and duds strategy. Hey, Coach, thanks for the Dynasty Rookie Draft video. You're welcome, man. It's people watching my videos. Love that. Antonio Brown. Hey, I might have to bid on this guy. What do we got? Dang, you guys are just bidding.
Going once.
I'll go 43. I'll jump in at 43. Oh, 44. Ooh. Should I go 45? Should I do it? I like Antonio.
Going twice. Sold.
Ooh, got him for cheap. In my league, Marquise Brown went 3.01 and Singletary 3.04. Crazy value. Yeah, that's weird that they fell so far. Did you update your rankings again? Yeah, I update them all the time. Not a lot has happened except for the Kareem Hunt news that, it might be more like non-news. I heard he was at the bar, but I don't think he was getting into a fight. Just something that was blown out of proportion. Which RB are you waiting for? Well, man, I can't. If I tell you
Going
everything,
once.
man, they're not going to let me do anything. They're going to just snipe me all day.
Going twice. Sold.
Yeah, I update my rankings all the time. You're welcome, Totsky. Yeah, drafts vary from draft to draft, but dynasty drafts vary way more from draft to draft. It's crazy how much they vary. I want Kamara and Hopkins this year. What RB wide receiver do would you bid $60
Going
to $70
once.
for? It really depends. I'm trying out a strategy right now. And I'll go over what I was trying to do in this approach. This is my first auction mock draft of the year. But
Going twice.
yeah, I love Kamara. There's just so many players. Hopkins I like. think there's a lot of tier 2 players I like, so I
Sold.
could be going with like not quite balanced, but not quite studs and duds either. So maybe going for 3 or 4 really, really good players as opposed to 2 super elite players. I love the way my team looks in auction. For example, Michael Thomas, Odell, and AB Mahomes. Wait, are you in this draft, Sand? Are you going to make a cheat sheet with your ranking? Yes, Ricky, I will, and it will be
Going
free.
once.
I come out with it every year. So I definitely will do that. I'm going to do it within the next couple of days. Bid. 43 is underpriced. I'll let it go.
Going twice. Sold.
Thanks, I just made an account for your voice. Oh, man, appreciate it, Ricky, for sure. Joe Mixon. Let's do a little bidding here. Dang. Price is going high.
Going once. Going twice.
$50. Oh, I almost got him. Almost.
Sold.
I really wanted Mixon. Hey, you got him, man. That was good. That was good. 52 is not bad for him. Yeah, I actually was going to bid for him, but I lost track and I just missed. I was going to place one more bid. Ben probably
Going
would have bid
once.
on him one more time, though. And do you have your own website? Do you operate strictly off YouTube? Thanks again for all the great content. Yeah, I got my own website, fantasycouch.com.
Going twice.
Fantasycouch.com.
Sold.
I'm on everything too. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And of course, we do have a website. My updated rankings are there. And updated rookie dynasty rankings are up there. And I'll be coming out with a cheat sheet soon. Oh, here's the old cheat sheet right here. So it looks just like this. And I'll be coming out
Going
with this
once.
soon. Within the next couple of days, I'll be making that.
Going twice. Sold.
Got him. Not bad, not bad. Really wanted, hey, my first player, Mike Evans. Welcome to the squad. Oh, you have to go by position, Ricky. Like, there's no other way. Because overall is cool for the first round or two. But after that, like, it doesn't... Like, if you draft Mahomes, like, you don't care about where these quarterbacks are ranked. So you have to just do mock drafts, know what you're doing, be experienced, do research, and just go off positional rankings. Because overall is just... It's way too messy. When you look at a list with 300 names
Going
bunched
once.
together, it's annoying. Like, you
Going
can't
twice.
go off that. You need positional rankings. Diggs or Thielen this year? I'm going Diggs. I get Diggs later. I'll do Diggs.
Sold.
You and Smitty are my two favorites. I appreciate that, man. I would suck at auction draft. Everyone sucks when they try something new for the first time, but you do it. You do a couple mocks. do some research, watch my strategy videos, and then you get better at it. Just same thing when I did Keeper and Dynasty. You know, it was weird at first, but you know, just kept at it.
Going once.
Amari Cooper, tried getting him for cheap. Should I go again?
Going twice. Sold.
I'll let him go. Hey, Amari Cooper, same price as Mike Evans. That's not bad. OBJ or Jarvis, half point PPR. What kind of question is that? I mean, OBJ is better. I mean, or do you mean get Jarvis later? I definitely would get OBJ before Jarvis. Even at that price, I'd pay the price for Odell instead of getting Jarvis for cheaper. Auction is the only way to draft, guys. Incorrect. It's personal preference. Some people's ADD is worse than mine, so I think a snake draft is more fun. But auction draft is great too. Like, not hating on either one. Like, it's just one's more for me, and I think that's really what it comes down to.
Going once.
Dang, Kittle's so cheap. Kittle's so
Going
cheap.
twice. Sold.
Well, Dylan, hasn't everyone double teamed OBJ his whole life? So it's like, it's not like, you know, no one's ever heard of him. Like, he just has a better quarterback now. Does QB Superflex strategy change for auction, or is it still get one elite and one mid-tier QB? Well, it's basically the same exact strategy.
Going once.
No matter if it's auction or
twice.
snake. If it's Superflex, then quarterbacks
Sold.
all of a sudden become 3 times more valuable. Like, that's basically what it is. So you have to spend up on quarterbacks. I mean, you can go studs and duds with quarterbacks, or you can go balance with quarterbacks. Same exact thing when I give a device for a snake draft when it's super flex. Just go Zach Ertz at the top. Yes, I do update my cheat sheet constantly as well. Typically, I do updates once a week or twice a week, and when I update the rankings, I do update my cheat sheet. Of course, man. That's how, you know, I gotta
Going
give, you know,
once.
if I'm doing something, I do it right, you know.
Going twice. Sold.
Yeah, it will be up. I think my cheat sheet will be up Wednesday. It should be up Wednesday, Thursday the latest. So it'll definitely be up by Saturday for sure, Totsky. So hopefully that's cool. Yeah, and what's cool is it's just one page and you could print it out. A lot of people print it out for online drafts too. So that's what's cool. Devontae Freeman might have to get in on some of this action here. Dang, it keeps going up. Thoughts on Baker Mayfield's fantasy value this year? I think it's about right. I got him ranked around QB5, and I think it's right where it should be. I think he's going to be really, really good. It's just that every draft there's one or two
once.
fantasy owners that really love him,
Going twice.
which is annoying. So I can never really get him
Sold.
where I want. What's up, bro? Just got on. Who's your first pick? Love the channel, bro. Keep up the good job. Thanks, man. If Zeke's not getting suspended, it's definitely Zeke. And then it's between him and Saquon. So right now, it just kind of sucks. I don't know what's going on with Zeke. So it's between him and Saquon, like I said. Saquon's just such a PPR beast. Yes, cheat sheet does include team bye weeks. Just so you know, cheat sheet is dope. If you have a question about the cheat sheet, is like, is it good or not? It's good. It has the whole shebang. It has bye weeks, team. It's tiered. It has the whole shebang, guys. And it'll be
Going
coming out
once.
within a couple days. I'll bid on Chubb. I'll bid on Chubb one more. Maybe another time. Uh-oh, bidding war.
Going twice.
Let's go, Chubb. I think I got him.
Sold.
He's mine. Got a RB and a wide receiver.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Yeah, Bears D for $2. Heck yeah, man. Got him. Nice. Hey, I'll take it. Yes, cheat sheet is free. And if you have trouble downloading it, just hit me up. Just go to contact, hit me up, or find me on social media.
Going once.
I'll help you out downloading it and finding it and all
Going
that.
twice. Sold.
Edelman, $22. Not bad. I got Damian Williams as my RB11, I think. Something like that. I definitely have him as an RB1. So I have him ranked slightly ahead of most rankings. Not like way ahead, but slightly ahead. Let me
Going
see.
once.
This is all on fantasycouch.com.
Going twice. Sold.
AJ Green for super cheap. Where do I have Damian? 11 is what I remember. Oh, I got him at 13. I'm about to move him up. Got him at 13, but he's essentially a low-end RB1.
Going once. Going twice.
Yeah, I'm big on Derrick Henry.
Sold.
Dang, Stephon Diggs 32 was $10 more than Edelman and AJ Green. That's expensive. Henry is a huge bust candidate. He's also like really good too, though. I like Derrick Henry a lot. Yeah,
Going
big
once.
boom. Yeah, he could be a big boom candidate. I like Derrick Henry, man. I feel like he's durable. He's got
Going twice.
that goal line carry upside. He can get a lot of touchdowns, break off big runs. He's got top end speed. Oh, Jason's in the building. What's up, man?
Sold.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs is so expensive. You got Edelman and AJ Green and Brandon Cooks going for $20, and then Stephon Diggs going for 30 plus. Mac over Henry, sure, I can see that, but
Going
Mac has
once.
some injury concern, even if it's not major. No, this auction draft's gonna take like 2 hours, man. This is it. But what I will say is, if you want to go to the Facebook group, I might be doing one there tonight. I don't know. I might get too sleepy, and it will be a super late night. So, if you want to do more mock drafts with me, make sure you're also
Going twice.
on the Facebook group.
Sold.
That's Fantasy Couch Fam. Fantasy Couch Fam. So go to Facebook and search Fantasy Couch Fam. I'll accept you in. Most of my mock drafts I do here on YouTube, but I will do some on there as well. There's only 1,000 members, so 25 versus 25,000 subs on here, so greater chance you get in on there. So And it's also a great community, like best fantasy football community. You guys should really join if you're on Facebook.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Dang, Drew Brees just went for $1. I went under the radar. Would it be smart to pick up David Moore in the late rounds just in case DK is a bust? Yeah, but not in shallow leagues.
Going once. Going twice.
Ah, somebody else wants Derrick Henry a lot. Dang.
Sold.
Aaron Jones or Marlon Mack? I'm going with Marlon Mack. Because Green Bay's a little bit of uncertainty there. Dang, someone just went to 25. Wow, wait, dang, he's going quick.
Going once.
All right, peace, Sand.
Going twice. Sold.
Yeah, getting Breeze for $1 was definitely a good move. That was great, man. That was a good move.
Going once. Going twice.
I got the second most amount of money.
Sold.
Wow. Yeah, why would you take Cup? I agree with you, Ricky. Doesn't make any sense to me. Damien.
Going once.
Dang, bidding war. Bidding war.
Going twice.
Dang, you guys bid up
Sold.
Damien Harris all the way to 45. Wow.
Going once.
I'm up now for my slow draft, and I have a choice between Michael Thomas, Juju, or David Johnson. I have
Going
Mahomes as my
twice.
keeper, and I got CMC as my first pick PPR league. I think you got to go with David Johnson, man, and
Sold.
just get a wide receiver on your next pick. So I don't know what kind of draft it is, Gene, or if it's Dynasty Snake or what pick you got, but hopefully you'll be able to get a wide receiver on the way back. Chris Godwin, like it. Once Hunt comes back, that's a waste of a pick. That's not really true. LBC. Did you hear about the news today? Which isn't really news, but
Going
there was
twice.
a rumor he got into a bar fight. So it's
Sold.
like when Hunt comes back, you just never know what's gonna happen. I mean, the guy's he's been in a lot of trouble. When he comes back, he's gonna need a couple games under his belt. By that time, we're talking about week 11. Chubb is an RB1 all the way through week 11, and he might get suspended again. So,
Going
I think
once.
Chubb is a solid pick, and I only have
Going
I only have
twice.
2 players in the defense, so there's a lot
Sold.
left of the draft.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah, tight end 1 for $4. Yes.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Bears D still gonna get theirs. That's the hands down the best defense. Hey, they played the Packers week 1 last year. They lost, and they still got a ton of points. So, not worried about it, man. Can't be scared of one matchup. What's Aaron Rodgers done the last 2 years? Nothing. So, not worried about it.
Going once.
Would you consider Sony Michel injury prone? Yeah, he has chronic knee issues, and I think it's been dating back 5 years. So there is definitely worry with his knee. And, when it comes to injuries like that, most injuries, something's connected to something else. Like we just saw with
Going
Kevin
twice.
Durant. It was a calf
Sold.
injury, and then he got an Achilles injury. So it's like, just because it's your knee doesn't mean it's not going to affect anything else either. Knee is very important for wide receivers and running backs. So, yeah, he's an injury risk for sure. Well, if I got the Bears D for $2, I assume the Chargers D is going to be yours for $1. That's just an assumption, though.
Going once. Going twice.
Yeah, I like Damian Harris.
Sold.
Round 10, round 13. Like, he's being slept on. I like him. For sure.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
I don't know who Sport Fury is. Hit him up for me, man. Let him know what's up. Sport Fury. I don't think I know him. OJ Howard. Let's see how high the bid goes. It's got to go double digits. It's got it. There's no
Going
way.
once.
No way getting it for under double digits.
Going
Wow.
twice.
There we go. We got to get it to double digits. Just no way. That's crazy. Got Jared Cook for $4 though. I'll take that. I'll take
Sold.
that. Wonder how much Tyreek Hill's gonna go for.
Going once.
Oh yeah, Fantasy Football is #1 podcast, of course. What did Gurley go for? I think he went for $44, something like that.
Going twice.
Oh, Sports Fury. Okay, yeah. I mean, if they're down to collab, I mean, sounds like you got to convince them to collab with me. They sound pretty big. Newer streamers grow. Oh, they're growing fast. Do a lot of play-by-plays. Yeah, I'm down to collab. It's just sometimes it's hard to figure out ways to
Sold.
collab, but hopping on a podcast is the easiest way, though, for sure. Let's go with James White, PPR. Let's do it. It's full PPR. Yeah, sometimes McDonald goes for $1, sometimes he doesn't. Like, it is what it is. Like, you just never know.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Well, Kareem Hunt, I see him getting eased into being a 50-50 split, but that won't be until week 12, week 13. That's how I see it. So, and that, I mean, man, we're talking about 12, 12, 13 weeks. So that's a long time. You know, I'm going to get my wins and make moves and try to strengthen my team by the time week 12 rolls around.
Going once.
What's up, Couch? It's been a minute. What's up, man?
Going twice.
Well, shoot, I can't let you guys get Mark Ingram for $4. You could probably trade him too. Yeah, I mean, to like a uninformed
Sold.
fantasy owner, sure. He is a running back. Do you like Austin Eckler at all as a late round pick? Not really, because there's Justin Jackson there and Melvin Gordon. But I don't hate him either. You know, he's going to always have his role, but just not high on Eckler. Just not someone I'm going out my way to get. Even in the late rounds, I'd rather go with some other players. I think he's being
Going
drafted
once.
slightly too early.
Going twice. Sold.
Now, I get that thinking, LBC. It's all true, but it's like everyone likes to think they got the best team and they're making playoffs. But that's the truth is there's a realistic shot you're not going to make playoffs too. So making playoffs is important. Like, I mean, you know, I know a lot of people are cocky, they're confident, whatever. Like, I get that, okay, but that's not even how the Patriots don't approach the year like, oh, we're making the playoffs, we're the Patriots.
Going once.
No, they grind it out and work really hard, and that's what I plan to do, and that's why I think Chubb is not, like, I hear what you guys are saying, but I don't think Chubb is that bad, because you have to get
Going
in playoffs.
twice.
There's a realistic chance you won't make
Sold.
playoffs. Like, it is what it is. That's the truth. Yeah, Carry On is definitely a solid flex player. For sure.
Going once.
A trade is all up to the two humans, right? Like, one time you can trade Nick Chubb and it's a horrible trade
Going
for you.
twice.
Another time you could trade Nick Chubb and it's a great trade. That's what trades are all about. I had Melvin Gordon last year, and it seemed like he was questionable or game time decision every week, and Eckler catches passes. So that's why I was wondering. Thanks, Couch. Are you doing team grades? If I have time and you guys want me to, I will. For sure. So we'll see. This takes a long time, so I may not be able to. But if I'm not gonna go eat sushi, I'll do it. So basically, depends how fast you guys can mock draft. You hear me? Can we finish within an hour, please?
Going twice. Sold.
Hey, Hunter Henry, $4. That's good. Are you waiting for Sammy Watkins? You think I'm going to tell you guys everything? I can't reveal everything during the mock draft. I need it to be a little competitive, right? I want to win a little bit. But no, I don't care for Sammy Watkins much.
Going once. Going twice.
This channel is my newfound love. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot to me. Sammy Watkins is a bum. Kinda. He's not. What's the opposite of a bum? He's not a stud. I'll tell you that.
Sold.
Let's go. Mock draft. No, I'd avoid Gurley, Trey pretty much at all costs. Just not worth it, man. Don't do it. I would take Gurley like in round 5.
Going twice.
So I know that's insane. So that basically I'm avoiding him because he doesn't make it out of round 3. So I'm not taking Gurley. Like, don't do it, guys. He has arthritis in his knee. Plays a really rough position. Best case scenario, he's limited to 70% of the snaps last year. So don't do it. How do you feel about Calvin Ridley this year? Man, I like him, man, a lot. And he's great in Dynasty as well. You had to burp.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Who would you rather have, Boyd or DJ Moore? Wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough, because I like DJ Moore more, but I don't know about the quarterback situation. That's a tough. I'll just what do my rankings say?
Going once.
Who's this? Sammy Watkins? Oh, I don't need to.
Going twice. Sold.
DJ Moore. Boyd. I got Boyd ahead of DJ Moore, but that's I just ranked DJ Moore way lower than he was. I had him at the 20 spot, but that's because of the quarterback situation. So, I mean, it's just such a tough answer, but that just to give you as much detail as I can. Well, I got a bid on him. I like DJ Moore more. I just wish I knew more about the quarterback situation. So there's just a lot of risk. I don't know what's going to happen if Will Grier is starting, for example.
Going twice.
I'll take him.
Sold.
Got him. Yeah, but Newton right now is injured with that major shoulder injury, the same one that Luck had. And then, he always gets hurt, man, because he runs a lot. So
Going
it's
once.
pretty risky, I'd say.
Going twice. Sold.
What pick did you have, Brain? Salute to your content as well. Thank you so much. This is an auction draft, man. I'm number 7th, but we're just nominating players. Doing an auction mock draft, some a little bit different.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
What are your thoughts on nominating players? Like, do you mostly throw up players you don't want, but occasionally nominate players you do? Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I do. And I reveal that all in my video. So make sure you guys watch my auction strategy video, guys. It's really, really good. I reveal all my strategies and whatnot for auction. But yeah, you usually don't want to nominate a player that you really, really love, and that's like secret. You know, you don't want to nominate your sleepers
Going
early.
once.
You want to nominate like players
Going
like a
twice.
kicker and don't bid on them. And
Sold.
worst case scenario, you get a kicker for $1, which you have to draft a kicker anyway. Or nominate a defense. Like I just bid $2 on the Bears. The only defense that I would bid more than $1 on is the Bears. So I just did. Montgomery or Cohen? I got to go with Montgomery there.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Got him. Yes. Chubb is not. I take him around as ADP. Like he's okay, but I don't reach for him necessarily. I just felt like I needed to get a running back in this draft. So I drafted him in this mock draft. But I'm like,
Going
I like
once.
him, but I don't. I'm okay with it.
Going twice.
Dang, Darrell Henderson's getting bid up. Mike Williams or Calvin Ridley? Got to go with Calvin Ridley here, man.
Sold.
Sure. But Mike Williams is really good, too. No, I think Chubb's going right where he should be. Mid to late round 2. That's perfect for him. And that's where I'd love taking him in the mid second round for sure.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
What is Chubb's exact ADP? Is it like 2.08? That's just what I remember off the top of my head. I could be wrong.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
2.04. So, yeah, I like him right there, like 2.05. Chubb over DJ or Gordon. I'm just not a big Melvin Gordon fan, but no, I think you got to take your chance on David Johnson. And, I mean, I'd rather just go. See, Melvin Gordon I have ranked higher, but I'd rather just go with Hopkins, though. You
Going
don't have
once.
to draft every player. You don't have
Going
to avoid
twice.
every player. You can do whatever you want.
Sold.
So DJ definitely ahead of those two, but I usually avoid Melvin Gordon. Just not a fan. Not even gonna defend my It's just my thing. You guys can go get Melvin Gordon. I'm not gonna be against that. I'd rather go get Hopkins or Adams. I like David Johnson more. I'd rather go get Bell than to go get Melvin Gordon.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
I got Juju over AB just because AB switched teams, but it's pretty close. I got Juju at 5 and AB at 6, man. That's really what it is. My rankings speak for themselves.
Going once.
It's right there.
Going twice.
I'll bid $2. I'll bite.
Sold.
Sold. Who do you like at 5? 5 overall? That's the worst place to draft. Probably you could take Hopkins there, Zeke, or sometimes Zeke falls there. No, Kyler was well, you should have bid. You could bid.
Going once.
I don't know why you didn't bid.
Going twice.
Got him for $2.
Sold.
It's probably the worst. Yeah, the worst spot to draft. I was like, who's the worst? I was like, what did I do? Yeah, 5 spot is like the worst to draft from for sure. Do you think by going wide receiver in a deep league per say 18-team man league over RB is good or bad? Sorry to pick your brain. Just have 5th pick and I'm so lost.
Going once.
Yeah, that's good. Go get Hopkins there. That's fine. And then you're looking at a RB2 with your next pick, like a Chubb or Derrick Henry or Damian Williams or Mack, something like that with your next pick. Like, it's just no really other way to do it. That's what I'm thinking because you get the best wide receiver, so I would do that.
Going twice.
Dang, bidding war. I think I'm out. Psych! One more. Maybe 2 more. I don't know how much more I got in me.
Sold.
Hey, I'll take him. I like David Montgomery. David Johnson's getting drafted like 6 overall. Let's see. Yeah, 6 overall. Of course he's going to do better. He doesn't have Josh Rosen, that garbage quarterback. Of course he's going to do better.
Going once. Going twice.
I think Juju's going to be fine, man. And
Sold.
I'll think AB's going to be fine too. Yeah, I think they're both going to be good. I'd draft either one. I'd be comfortable starting either one on my squad. I'm cool with that. I got a pretty nice team so far, I'd say. Cardinals going to have a Ravens type offense? Not at all. It's actually, Trey, going to be the complete opposite of the Ravens offense. The Ravens by far had the slowest paced offense and ran the ball at an extremely high rate, the highest
Going
rate.
once.
So the Ravens are the slowest paced, most running offense last year. The Cardinals will be the fastest
twice.
paced, most throwing
Sold.
offense. Because on top of the scheme, the air raid and Cliff Kingsbury, on top of all that, the Cardinals defense isn't that great, and they're going to be in shootouts or they're going to be throwing the ball a ton just to get back in the game. So it's not going to be the same. And there's not going to be a ton of designed runs for Kyler Murray, but he's going to
Going
take
once.
off. Just
Going
impromptu,
twice. Sold.
Yeah, I think David Johnson finished RB9 last year, so he's going to definitely finish better than that this year. What money limit is too much for auction? The money limit doesn't really matter. Just do 200 though. It's just the perfect amount. Like, it's standard. I like to do something that's pretty standard. So $200 is the perfect amount to bid or to start off with, you know, as your total salary.
Going once. Going twice.
For
Sold.
those of you just joining in, though, we are doing a 12-team auction mock draft live with the Couch Fam, with me. Not a whole lot of auto picking going on. Hey, 2 auto picks, three auto picks. That's actually pretty good because we're like towards the end of the draft. I will be doing team grades if you guys want. And big announcement, tomorrow I will be dropping a lawn super
Going
exclusive,
once.
super awesome, super exclusive. What does that even mean?
Going twice.
But it's a very special video. Put a lot of work into
Sold.
it. It's an hour long, just reviewing, giving team grades for the Throne League. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, man. I went through every single pick, every single team, and it was a crazy draft, and we just wrapped it up. Followers made all the decisions.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
If you're looking to trade a top tight end like Ertz, what do you realistically expect in return? Like a guy like Cooper or Hilton, maybe even Evans or Odell, or like a Derrick Henry or Marlon Mack or Damian Williams, something like that, I would expect from Ertz.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Yeah, I would consider trading out of that spot. But that's not so bad. In an 18-team league, it's a bit different. I think you just take that spot. You go get Hopkins, and you just draft a running back with your next pick. I think you'll be fine. 18
Going
team
once.
is so different, man. It's such a different read.
Going twice. Sold.
I do need to go eat after because this is going to take like over 2 hours. So I haven't ate all day. Going to go eat, tear up some sushi. So this is going to be it. Just this one. But guys, if you do want to do more mock drafts, make sure you hit that bell icon, have notifications turned on so you won't miss it. Also, check out the
Going
Facebook group,
once.
Fantasy Couch Fam.
Going twice.
So that way we do
Sold.
mock drafts on there as well. Fantasy Couch Fam Facebook group. So join that. We will be doing a lot of mocks on there. What is by week 7?
Going once. Going twice.
Oh man, thank you.
Sold.
Hey, if you want to show your appreciation, just make sure you subscribe to both these YouTube channels. That's a great way to repay me or show your appreciation, whatever you want to call it. I really appreciate it. So make sure you subscribe to this one and our second channel, which is called Fantasy Couch Podcast. You guys checking out my content, subscribing, that means so
Going
much to me and
once.
really helps out.
Going twice. Sold.
For sure, GFS Patriot. And yeah, man, subscribing to both YouTube channels, checking out my stuff. I love it. Will you ever do an IDP mock draft? NFL app does it. I'm not good at IDP. I did try to collab with the IDP guru, but he told me no. He's like, I'm busy. So
Going
if I do
once.
IDP, I need someone to collab with. So I'm open to doing it, but I want someone that knows more about IDP. I used to be into IDP, but I stopped playing it. So if I can get somebody who is an IDP expert or does a lot of IDP
Going
to help me
twice.
out, I will
Sold.
definitely try to do one for you guys. If you guys want it. And that's what I've been trying to do, man. Trying to get some IDP people on the podcast or collab with them, and just sucks, man. First channel years ago. Oh, awesome.
Going once.
Hey, man, that's awesome. I appreciate
Going
that.
twice.
Gotta put in a little bid, huh? I got a
Sold.
decent squad. Squad's decent so far. I got Baker Mayfield as
Going
my
once.
QB1. Kyler Murray as my QB2.
Going twice.
Chubb, Carry On,
Sold.
Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Jared Cook, Calvin Ridley, Bears D. That's a pretty good squad, man. So I did not. This is my first auction mock draft of this year, so I did not perfect my strategy. Definitely was far from perfect draft, but I really like a lot of the moves. I thought I did pretty well. Not perfect, but I did pretty well, I'd like to think.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
At least I made him bid up for him. I would have been happy to get Vance for $2-3.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
$3 for Ebron? Gross. That's expensive. Famous Jameis. Well, I got 2 quarterbacks, so I'm out. I can't bid anymore on QBs. I got 1 quarterback that's going to be throwing a ton of touchdowns and 1 quarterback
Going once.
that's going to be running a lot. I love it.
Going
2 really
twice.
high upside QBs with different bye weeks.
Sold.
$5 for Winston. Man, $2 for Kyler, $5 for Winston. Wow. Players you're actually targeting around. Do you just shoot for best available? No, I have a lot of different strategies. I say you want to draft the
Going
most
once.
scarce player because best
Going twice.
best available means nothing. Like
Sold.
best, like this girl is the best, like she's the best, this employee is the best. Like best is such a word that it means different to someone else. So it's actually, you want to get the most scarce player. There's just a lot of strategies. You got to read the board. Is the next player, do they have a quarterback? So I can wait on a quarterback. Like there's just so many different strategies and
once.
nuances. But what I will
Going
tell
twice.
you though,
Sold.
I have a free ebook, I think, on my website if you want it. If you don't, that's cool too. Totally fine with that. It's called 10 Commandments of Drafting. And also, if you just watch a lot of my videos, I will be coming out with sleeper videos, bust videos, with rankings videos, with, first round strategy, deep league. I'll be coming out with a bunch of
Going
different
once.
videos. So if you just watch my videos, you'll get the point of who
Going
I like,
twice.
who I don't, and what I do.
Sold.
And I'll also be doing a lot of expert league drafts, filming them, a lot of mock drafts. So if you just watch all that, you'll get it. But really, I can't answer that question like within an hour. Like it's just so much going on, so many years of experience. And every year I'm improving. Every year I'm learning a lot. Sometimes I learn from you guys too,
Going
man. It's
once.
crazy. Like I'm like, oh man, I never thought of it
Going
like that.
twice. Sold.
Like one person in the Facebook group taught me a new strategy. It's not a big one, but it's one I've never heard of before. He said like I think he has one. He always leaves like a bench spot open in a deep league, like a league with a deep bench, in case someone like gets hurt or something happens, and he can always pick them up. Actually, no, that wasn't the strategy. So he leaves a bench spot open, and then like Sunday night, before the Sunday night and Monday night game, he adds like the second quarterback in case he gets hurt. So let's say the Cardinals are playing Sunday night, he would just add Chase Edmonds before the Sunday night game, no matter what. And that way, if David Johnson got hurt, boom, he has Chase Edmonds. It's like, dang, I never heard of that strategy. That's awesome. It only really works if you have like 7 or more bench spots, because you don't want to do it in a league with 5 bench spots. That's like ridiculous. But if you're in a league with 9 bench spots or 8 bench spots, that's a cool strategy to do. Just pick up Chase Edmonds or pick up, whoever is the backup quarterback, backup running back, and boom, gets injured. You just got yourself a stud right there.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Who is your late round tight end that has high upside? I have some, but it's like, it's a real crapshoot here. So Mark Andrews is okay. Dallas Goedert is okay. I like those two. Maybe Gerald Everett, but the Rams don't really. But he's so talented. There's really not too many. But I think those are my 2 ones, I guess. Mark Andrews and Dallas Goedert. Because Ertz, people don't remember. Last couple years he's been cool, but before that he was always hurt. And
going twice.
If you have Goedert and Ertz gets hurt,
Sold.
You just got yourself a top 3 tight end, not an elite. You got a super elite tight end. I believe Goedert is better than Ertz. And he'll be better than Ertz if Ertz gets injured. You know what I mean? Because he's now the only tight end there. That's a big deal.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
How's the team looking? Team's looking cool, man. I got a good squad. So far looking like a grade B, something like that. It's cool. It's cool. Let's nominate Rojo. So I got Kyler Murray, Nick Chubb, Kerryon Johnson,
Going
Mike
once.
Evans, DJ Moore,
Going
Jared
twice.
Cook, Calvin Ridley, Bears
Sold.
D, David Montgomery, Baker Mayfield, and Will Fuller.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Well, if you're a diehard Eagles fan, you know that Goddard was an amazing draft pick. You know he's a good tight end. So I don't quite get where you're coming from.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
How much longer? Oh man, this team has what is it? Oh man, this team has all $1 picks. Wow, that's crazy. Damn. There's still quite a bit left. Dang, I thought this was much closer to being done.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Super Bowl predictions. I need to do a video about that, like
Going
the top
once.
10.
Going twice.
Can you do a super flex
Sold.
auction mock? I don't know if I'll be doing a lot more auctions. This is just so long. Every time I do an auction, I'm like, why did I do this? We're like 60% done. This is insane.
Going once. Going
Pat
twice.
Saints Super Bowl. Yeah, I like that. Breeze.
Sold.
Breeze winning a Super Bowl. I love that. I mean, you know, a second one. I love it. I like the Browns, but I'm actually more worried about their defense. They be kind of soft, you know, like.
Going once.
Yeah, you gotta have a tough defense. You can't be soft
Going
in the middle. You
twice.
can't just run up the gut on a defense.
Sold.
And that's really what I'm worried about. And that's kind of how the Chargers defense was last year, and they tried to get better at that. Some getting back their interior D line, new linebackers. And I think the Browns, man, on paper they look great, but is their defense soft? It could be. So yeah, you got the pass rushes, you got the corners, but it's
Going
just
once.
it's different when you actually play the game.
Going twice. Sold.
Latavius. Oops. Bid $3. Damn it. Ah, crap. No! I only wanted to bid 2.
Going once. Going twice.
Damn it, dude.
Sold.
Crap. Do you think Mahomes has another great year? I feel like without Hill, probably, I think it could hit him hard. Yeah, it depends on how long Hill is suspended. Yeah, for sure. I think Mahomes will still be really, really good. Super elite. But without Tyreek Hill, that's a different game, man. He affects the defense so much. He is so
Going
good and
once.
so fast. And what's crazy
Going
about
twice.
Tyreek Hill, every year he's gotten
Sold.
better significantly. Like, it's been like this, you know, it's exponentially better. His first year, he was like Tavon Austin, but faster. His second year, he made some big plays. His third year, it was like super elite status, you know, top 5 wide receiver. So that's how good Tyreek Hill is. And if he misses, 8 games, that's going to really affect the Chiefs, like, a lot. Is auction all that popular? Because I've never once played it, and I've been playing for like 12 years. I'd say about 2% of leagues do auction, maybe 1%. So it's not super popular. But still, even if you do 1% of leagues that play auction, that means like 500,000 people do auction leagues.
Going once.
So it's there, it exists. People
Going
do play it, but
twice.
it's definitely not super popular.
Sold.
Can't believe I bid $3 on Latavius. I mean, it could have been worse, but I only wanted to bid 2. Chargers Saints Super Bowl.
Going once.
Hey, Chargers improved.
Going twice. Sold.
Do you think anything is going to happen to Zeke in the meeting
Going
tomorrow?
once.
Ooh, I don't know, man. Maybe a 1-game suspension, a 2-game suspension. I have no clue. That's just
Going twice.
anything I'd say would be pure
Sold.
guess. All I can say is I don't think he'll get suspended a lot if he does. That's just what I think, but it's just purely a guess, man. This stuff is so crazy. Here's a TMZ video of Zeke, quote unquote, shoving a security guard. Like, I mean, he didn't really. He looked intimidating, but he didn't really use much force. The security guard just fell. A lot of people say security guard flopped, but I don't think he flopped. But Zeke certainly didn't like use a lot of force or anything. He basically barely touched
Going
him,
once.
and the dude fell. So you can watch the TMZ
Going
footage.
twice.
I posted it too on Twitter and everywhere,
Sold.
Instagram. Yeah, the thing with the short suspension is cool because you don't have any bye weeks. You just know what's gonna happen. Like, okay, I don't start this guy this week. Like, it's cool. It's not that big of a deal. With Tyreek Hill, if he's suspended 8 games, like that's different. You know, Kareem Hunt, that's different.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Man, this draft is taking. I know why I did a 10-team auction last time. It's all good. I'm not getting sushi for another like 50 minutes maybe, so we got some time. This better be done by the time we're gonna eat, because I have not ate all day. I'm so hungry.
Going once. Going twice.
Hey, DK Metcalf. I'll bid on that.
Sold.
Let's go. Got my Metcalf. Being the commissioner of a in-person auction may be the worst thing ever, I would assume. Yeah, you got to find an auctioneer and whatnot, and
Going once.
you had to do it tastefully, unlike what ESPN
Going
did.
twice. Sold.
Pick 120 of 192. We got 70 more picks
Going
left.
once.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Going twice. Sold. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
How much did Hill and Hunt go for?
Going once. Going twice.
Tyreek Hill went for $23.
Sold.
Hunt went. I think Hunt's still available. Hunt didn't even get drafted yet. Yeah, he's not even drafted yet. So Tyreek Hill went for, what was it, $23? $22? $23, yeah. And Hunt wasn't even nominated.
Going once. Going twice.
Who do you think the biggest bust
Sold.
is this year? I think Todd Gurley's the easy answer. I'll have a longer list for you later. But Todd Gurley for sure is the easiest answer. He's not even making it out of round 2 in most drafts. So that's a bust right there. Like, you have to wait till round 4 to draft
Going
Gurley.
once.
It's just insane, man. The man
Going
was limping a
twice.
couple months ago. Like, how are you gonna draft a
Sold.
running back that can't even walk right? That's nuts.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Getting ready to nominate a kicker. Might as well get my kicker sewn up. Biggest boom is Bell, right? I like Le'Veon Bell, man. I like him this year.
Going once.
I think he'll be good. I think people underestimate how
Going
good he
twice. Sold.
was. I'll nominate Justin Tucker. Mahomes could be a bust. Too early for a pick in Madden curse. Plus, defensive coordinators get a year of film to watch.
Going
It's
once.
hard to call people bust. But I would not draft.
Going
I'm not
twice.
drafting a quarterback in the first 3 rounds. To me, it
Sold.
just doesn't make any sense. So I'm with you on Mahomes. I just can't really call him a bust. But I mean, I'm not gonna. I see where you're coming from, though. I definitely see. I mean, with Tyreek Hill's suspension possibly there too, it's a big deal. ESPN should do something so once all teams are under $20, the time is put lower so it moves faster. Yeah. Fantasy football is like not even top 100
Going
on
once.
their priority though. Like, this is talking about
Going twice.
Disney Company, ABC. Yeah, they
Sold.
don't care that much about fantasy. Care more about rebooting like Aladdin and stuff like that.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
What I'll probably do is, like, I don't know if I want to go through all this, but I'll definitely start doing team reviews in a little bit because I think we're pretty close to the end. I usually draft a QB in 11th or 12th round depending on who's there. You can get a lot of good quarterbacks like Winston, Josh
Going once.
Allen, Kyler Murray. A lot of
Going
cool names
twice.
out there.
Sold.
Well, I just need one more bench player. Okay, and I got $2. Okay.
Going once. Going twice. Sold. Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Balaj or Drake. Drake. You can get Drake pretty late.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
On the depth, Deshaun Jackson's going to be starting, so I think it's going to be Deshaun Jackson, Alshon, and then Aguilar. So I would say Deshaun Jackson is number 2 on the
Going
wide
once.
receiver depth chart.
Going twice. Sold.
Auction is way too long. Correct. Now you guys know the downside. For sure. I'll bid. Bidding war. Bidding
Going
war.
once.
Is
Going
Miles
twice.
Sanders or Jordan Howard the Eagles starter?
Sold.
Well, you know there's technically a battle, but in short, it's going to be Miles Sanders. I don't like Wentz. He gets hurt every year. Yes, he does. Do you like Marvin Jones late in drafts? Yes, but there is a report that Matt Patricia has told all the injured players they have to watch from the press box, and Marvin Jones did not like that, and they got into a little bit of a disagreement, and reports are saying Marvin
Going
Jones
once.
may not be in the future of the Lions. So
Going twice.
Matt Patricia's been acting kind of weird ever
Sold.
since he got to Detroit, so a little bit of a situation there. So, but other than that, yes, I would like Marvin Jones. I just wish the coach was normal. What's up, Couch? Sorry I missed the majority of the stream. Team's looking nice, though. Yeah, for my first auction mock of the year, it's looking good. A lot of, like, 2nd to 5th round picks in there, basically, but it's looking cool. Well-balanced team.
Going once.
Tom Brady for $1. I like Golladay. Yeah, the thing is a lot of people like Golladay, and you can get Marvin Jones way later. But I got to see what's up with these reports, man. I don't know what's going on with Patricia. I mean, there's no guarantee Marvin Jones won't be
Going twice.
just as good as Golladay. Like,
Sold.
it can happen. A little bit of injuries, though. He's getting a little, Galladay's much younger, and I don't know about these reports, but that's why we went with Metcalf when we were drafting over Marvin Jones, because we were scared of this news that just came out while we were drafting for the Throne League.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
I'd nominate this player for $2 because that's all I got. Might as well spend as much as I can. No, I don't think Theo Riddick really eats any carries.
Going once.
He's strictly a pass catching back.
Going
and
twice.
CJ Anderson is there, so
Sold.
CJ Anderson, expect him to get like 7-8 carries a game. Kind of like a LeGarrette Blount role, and then expect Kerryon Johnson to get like 15 to 17 plus touches a game. He should get a lot of touches. What are your thoughts on Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders is going to start off in a committee for sure. They're going to have a committee. He's going to get 10
Going
carries
once.
a game, but I think by week 3 or
Going
4, he'll be
twice.
so good that he'll
Sold.
earn more carries and get maybe like 14, 15 carries a game. That's what I think. Because Jordan Howard, you can pass him up. So my team is done, guys. Let's just start doing some team reviews. Might as well. This is the auction draft. Like, it is what it is. Let's just be real. This is taking way too long. But I still want to hit you guys up with if you guys have any questions. And just jump into the team reviews. I haven't
Going
ate all day.
once.
And you guys know I'm about to go tear up some sushi.
Going
some-
twice.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get all this
Sold.
octopus, I eat sashimi, salmon, some hand rolls. Oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy. They're gonna kick me out. But let's just go over my team really quick and let me know what grade you guys give me. So 12 team auction full PPR. I got Kyler Murray, Chubb, Kerryon, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Jared Cook,
Going
Calvin
once.
Ridley, Bears D, Justin
Going
Tucker,
twice.
David Montgomery, Baker Mayfield,
Sold.
Will Fuller, Dante Foreman, Latavius Murray, accidentally got him for 3. I only wanted him for 2. DK Metcalf and Damian Harris. Woo! That's a good team right there. What grade do you guys give me? I don't think this deserves a grade A, but I still really like it. A lot of depth. Look at my bench.
Going
Montgomery.
once. Going twice.
What the heck
Sold.
was that? Was that my dog? What was it? Hey, big boy, come on. Come here. Hey. Oi. Okay. Yeah, I think
Going
a
once.
lot of depth. for
Going
sure.
twice.
Depth,
Sold.
a lot of depth. I'm gonna give it a B plus. My team deserves a B plus, I'd say. It's just very, very solid, but I don't think it's an A. I just don't. Not enough super elites, and you want some studs, and there's just not a lot of studs. But I have a lot of really, really
Going
good
once.
players. So that was my strategy, and
Going
it kind of
twice.
worked. I got a lot of tier 2 and tier 3
Sold.
players, and it worked, man. I mean, David Montgomery on the bench, that should be enough right there to be like, wow, that team's deep. So, yeah, it's been pretty good. David Montgomery on the bench, wow. Yeah. Might make some trades. A trade would be nice. Trade one of my quarterbacks or something, I don't know.
Going once. Going twice. Sold.
Let's see if any other teams are close to being done. Three picks left here. That's pretty close. This team's not close. What do you guys think of this auto drafter here? Team winners. Deshaun Watson, David Johnson, Sony Michel, Devontae Adams,
once.
Tyreek Hill, OJ Howard, Chris
Going
Carson,
twice.
Chargers D, Harrison Butker,
Sold.
Matt Ryan, Emmanuel Sanders, James Washington, Kalen Balash. Honestly, I don't really like this team. Just way too much risk. Look, David Watson recently injured. Sony Michel, chronic knee injuries. David Johnson, just a little risky. Tyreek Hill, the suspension. OJ Howard was hurt last year. Chris Carson was hurt last year and splitting time with Penny. So I really don't like this team.
Going once.
And you spent $2 on a kicker,
Going
$5
twice.
on both quarterbacks. That's a bit too
Sold.
much. See, I spent $7 on 2 good quarterbacks. You spent $10 on 2 good quarterbacks. That's not good. So I'm gonna give this a C minus. It's definitely not a C in my book. So people are kind of agreeing with me here, around a C minus or C for team winners.
Going once.
And let's go Jack Attack. He's still here. And
Going
I know
twice.
he's couch fam, so that's awesome.
Sold.
Stuck through the whole way. Little round of applause for Jack for sure. What's this? We're going 2 hours. How long has this stream been going on? Lamar Jackson for $3. Isn't that kind of expensive? Why'd you spend that much on Lamar Jackson? Yeah, Superflex, that last team would have been way better. Lamar Jackson,
Going
Devontae
once.
Freeman, Damian Williams,
twice.
Juju, Keenan Allen,
Sold.
Hunter Henry, Galladay, Rams D, Kami Fairbairn, Daryl Henderson, Cutie, Mecole Hardman, Jalen Samuels, and Dallas Goedert. So this is, I don't know. I don't really like Lamar Jackson as your one and only quarterback. Devontae Freeman's quite an injury risk. Damian
Going
Williams
once.
went for $45.
Going twice.
You didn't allocate your money. Look, you got
Sold.
Juju for a good price. Keenan Allen just a tad too expensive for me. Damian Williams way too expensive. Galladay you got for cheap. Hunter Henry you got for cheap. Rams D, that's okay. Your kicker's okay. Daryl Henderson you spent up for. So it's just a weird team, man. So you got some great deals and you spent way too much on some players and you really missed out on quarterbacks. Like,
Going
I got on
once.
that team for spending $5 on each quarterback, but hey, if you got to spend $5, you got to spend $5. You don't want to be starting Lamar Jackson as your sole quarterback. That's a failure right there. So because of all these mistakes, I'm gonna give it a D plus actually. Like you got Lamar, you're trying out Lamar Jackson when
Going
quarterback
twice.
Drew Brees went for $1.
Sold.
Just saying, $1 for Brees. So you can't go Lamar Jackson for $3. That makes 0 sense. Phillip Rivers for $1 just went. Like you can't do that, man. You can't go Lamar Jackson $3 and that's it, Jack. So I'm gonna give it a D plus. Everyone else is being nice and giving you a C minus, but it's all good, man. That's why we mock. That's why we mock. That's why we mock. That's why we
Going
mock.
once. Going twice. Sold.
Finishing up the live stream here. Okay. No, not an F minus because he like Juju was a great pick. Devontae Freeman wasn't bad. Henry was a good pick. Galladay was a good pick, good price. So not an F
Going
minus.
once. Going twice.
Jack. Yeah, I mean you gotta just
Sold.
just gotta play it different. This might be your first time doing an auction or just different approach. I know the first time I did an auction. First 2 times I was like really lost. Like one time I spent all my money right away, and the second time I didn't spend any of my money. So it's like, it's a totally different beast. I guess that's how it must feel the first time doing a snake draft too. It's like, oh wait, I
Going
gotta wait all
once.
these picks. Team Reed.
Going twice.
I guess that's
Sold.
good enough. Could we do the Team Reed? I mean, he's got $5 and 5 spots left, so it's gonna be all $1 players anyway. So Team Reed, Team 4 has Mahomes, Saquon, Kamara, Thielen, Alshon, TJ Hawkinson, Adam Humphries, Titans D, Breeze, Dion Lewis,
Going once.
and Austin Hooper.
Going
See
twice.
what sucks with the team, the
Sold.
team that got that is not an A plus, dude. Stop. TJ Hawkinson and Humphrey starting is not an A plus. Stop it. Stop. That is not an A plus. That must be you. So this team, look, I was raving about how Drew Brees was $1, but it went to the team that has Mahomes. So it's like kind of a waste. So I'm glad, Brees is going to be rotting on your bench. If not, then Mahomes will be rotting on your bench, which is even
Going
better.
once.
I like that. That means your team's not
Going
doing well. If you
twice.
have to bench Mahomes. That means you made some mistakes.
Sold.
I mean, Titans D is maybe top 10, maybe not. Yeah, no, this team is not good. I'm gonna give it a C. Guys, there's no depth. His best, like, he has to start Adam Humphries every week. And so the only better option for Adam Humphries is whoever he's getting right now for $1. It's not a good team. Maybe even a C minus. Like, there is no. Imagine what happens if one of these players gets hurt. Like if Alshon, who's not even his best wide receiver, gets hurt. Like Adam Humphries is a must start every week. Like that's not good. And you don't want your team relying on Adam Humphries, tight ends,
Going
D,
once.
and rookie tight ends and stuff like that.
Going
so
twice.
you cannot give this higher than a C. Like you just
Sold.
can't. I get it. He has 2 studs, but that's really it. That's all he has. Yeah, and you see Mahomes going for 13, but you could have just got Breeze for $1. That money you could have used to get a real flex player. So $14 for a flex player, I'm sure you could have got someone really good. That's team no depth right there. So might not even have to. I'm gonna change it to a C minus. I hate that team. C minus. Okay, team 5, Germano. Rodgers, look, Rodgers was $5. Rodgers, Jacobs, Mack, Michael Thomas, Jarvis, Njoku, Cohen, Jags D, A-Rob, Mike Williams, N'Keal Harry, Cortland Sutton,
Going once.
Jack Doyle, Brady, and
Going
Paris
twice.
Campbell. See, this is a much better balanced team. This
Sold.
team makes more sense. It's more logical. It's a solid team. 2 decent running backs. And then Cohen's your RB3. Bench is looking really nice. I'm going to give this a B.
Going once.
B minus, something like that. I
Going
think I'll just
twice.
say a B. That's pretty good.
Sold.
I put Breeze up to get bid up, but it backfired. Hey, learning lesson, right? Dude, I had to learn that too. And when I did a lot of auctions the first time, I would bid on players to bid it up, and I get stuck with them. So I never do that now. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'll bid up a player a little bit, but I know if I'm stuck with them, I'm stuck with them. Like, that's cool.
Going once. Going twice.
Oh, that was you? Yeah, I gave you a grade
Sold.
B. That was pretty good, man. You did good, for sure. For sure, you did. You had the right... See what you did? You had the right logic. You had the right thinking. Your execution was pretty good. Next time, just execute better. And so if you're doing a real auction draft, it's going to get a little more competitive. Just work on your execution. You know, just be better at it. Like, you should keep getting better and better at it. So you're off to a great start if this is your first
Going
time.
once.
Team Spear
Going twice.
is on auto. So far, they got Dak,
Sold.
Zeke, Fournette, Hilton. Terrell Williams is your wide receiver, too. Greg Olsen, Dalvin Cook. This team is trash. Rashad Penny. Okay, this team is trash. I mean, so far, I'll just give it like a D+. Maybe C- at the most. What do you guys think of Team Spear? I know it's not much here, but I just don't
once.
see you giving higher. If anyone gives higher than a C,
Going
I don't know what you're
twice.
thinking.
Sold.
Breeze for $1 is good if you can do trades. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't do trades, though. See, trades is like, yeah, probably, but how about if Josh Allen balls out? Like, and he's on waivers. Like, I mean, it's crazy. What
Going
grade did I
once.
give it? D+, D, F.
Going
so you're
twice.
looking like at a D average. And we went over
Sold.
my team. Everyone gave it around a B+. Team... What are we on? Team 8? Oh, Team 8's done. They have $0. So Team 8, Russell Wilson, Derrick Henry, Miles Sanders, Julio Jones, Robert Woods. Overpaid for Robert Woods a bit. Vance McDonald,
Going
Chris
once.
Godwin. Pretty expensive for Godwin as well.
Going twice.
$35 for Chris Godwin, man.
Sold.
Brown, like I got Calvin Ridley for cheap. You got Chris Godwin for twice as much as Calvin Ridley. Doesn't even make sense. Browns D, Will Lutz, Tevin Coleman, Pettis. $7 for Pettis. That's not a great deal. $5 for Westbrook. $5 for Tate. $4 for Rojo, Big Ben, and Chris Herndon. So to me, this team is just so-so. It's okay. Not really that good. I'm going to give this a grade C. Straight up C. You can make
Going
playoffs,
once.
but I wouldn't bet on it. So team's
Going twice.
decent. It's not bad, but it's not really
Sold.
good either. Yeah, well, give it a grade. Oh, you already did C-. C- for Team 8. Okay, so Team 9, I'm bad. Andrew Luck, Joe Mixon, Philip Lindsay, Odell, Stephon Diggs, Ebron, Lamar Miller, Ravens D, Robbie Gould. A little bit of contract dispute with Gould. Sterling Shep, Hines, Christian Kirk,
Going once.
Jerick McKinnon, Michael Gallup,
Going twice.
Rivers, and Marquise
Sold.
Hollywood Brown. So that's good. That's good. That's okay. That's good. That's good. I don't like your tight end. Other than that, it's okay.
Going
I'm
once.
gonna give this a B- because
Going
I hate
twice.
your tight end. But
Sold.
if you had an okay tight end, I'd give it a B. So like really close to a B, but I'm gonna give it a B-. So the chat thinks you got about a B+ actually. So chat thinks you did pretty good. I think you did a B-. Oop, actually someone just gave you a... No, you got about a B+. Yeah, still. Let's go to Team 10. Arnold. Team Arnold.
Going
Famous
once.
Jameis, Aaron Jones, Mark Ingram. That's
Going
$12 is
twice.
cheap. Hopkins, Lockett,
Sold.
Kittle, Boyd, Bills D, Zerline, Geis, Drake, Marv Jones, Peyton Barber, Royce Freeman, Moncrief, Marcus Valdes-Scantling. This is an amazing team, man. You overpaid a little bit for some players, but like that's fine too. I kind of did that too with like DJ Moore. I think you got a good team. Could use an upgrade
Going
at running
once.
back for sure, but extremely
Going
deep.
twice.
You have some really good players. You got some really great
Sold.
bargain players. I don't see how you can give it an A plus with these running backs and quarterback though, man. I can't. I don't think it's an A plus team. I think you're being A plus means like everyone else slept. A plus is like I'm surprised if this team doesn't win the Super Bowl. So you don't want to give it A plus just to, to a team that's starting Jameis Winston and doesn't have an RB1. Like, that's a bit too much. A minus I can see. So I'm gonna give this a B plus. I think same grade I gave me. Very good team. Yeah, tone it down to an A. I accept that, but I wouldn't give it more than an A plus though. There's no way it's more than A minus. But sure, if you want to give it an A, just don't give it an A plus because that's not allowed.
Going once,
not allowed. Team
going twice,
or whatever. Team 11
sold.
Killicam, Bell, James White, Coop, AJG, Ertz, Watkins, Texans D, Gashkowski, Evan Ingram, Robbie Anderson, Corey Davis, Shady, Geronimo, Larry Fitz, the legend, and Jordan Howard. This team is okay. Not bad, not good either. I'm not a fan of Cam. You do have 2 great tight ends. Might want to trade one of those. Even though you have Cam, still a good team. I'm going to give it a C+. Hoping you can get a quarterback off waivers. So the chat thinks you got about
sold.
A C+ as well. C+, yeah. On average. You got anywhere from a B to a C. So you got about a C+, maybe B-. C+, B-, right around there. I say C+ though, and what I say goes.
Going once.
Okay, the last team.
Going twice.
Team 12.
Sold.
That's Carson Wentz, Melvin Gordon. $62 for Melvin Gordon. That's too expensive. $44 for Gurley. Not looking good. Antonio Brown, $44. Brandon Cooks, $20. Delaney Walker, $1. Don't like your tight end. Cup, $17. Wow, we're gonna get all the Rams players. You got Gurley, Cup, and Cooks. Good. That's
going twice.
Saints D, Eckler, Curtis Samuel, Matt Breida, Jared Goff, another Ram. What is wrong with you, man? What's going on here? Man, this team's just Anthony Miller, Jimmy Graham. I just don't like this team, man. A lot of I'm gonna give you a D. F is very fair.
Going once.
A C. Dude, you giving this guy
twice.
a C? He spent $62 on Melvin Gordon.
Sold.
Got Jared Goff, Cooper Kupp, Brandon Cooks, and Todd Gurley, who has arthritis in his knee. Anything more than a D plus or C minus is way too generous. Lower that one to a C minus, man. Upside is there. The downside is there.
Going once.
Downside is there.
Going twice.
This team has a lot of downside.
Sold.
Lot of downside. Like, yeah, F for sure. Like, I can see an F. I gave you, a D? Yeah. I've seen worse, but, I mean, come on, man. Matt Breida, Jared Goff. Like, what is this? Like, I don't know. Like, just a bit too weird for me. No, I'm not giving him an F. I always try to be honest. Like, it's not
Sold.
like you do have Wentz and Goff at $1 each, so it's not that bad. Curtis Samuel's not that bad. It's still this team's not gonna go lossless. I still think this team will get a couple wins here and there.
Going once.
What did we get you, Ben? What grade you get?
Going twice. Sold.
It's not a person, it's the computer. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, guys, hit me up if you have any more questions or anything. I'll be sticking around a couple minutes if you guys want. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you're subscribed to both the YouTube channels, Fantasy Couch and Fantasy Couch Podcast. We have 2 YouTube channels. It would mean so much to me. I quit my job a couple years ago and do this full time. So it's totally fine if you guys don't donate or whatever. I don't even ask for that. Like, that's amazing. Whoever, if you do, it really helps out. But if you don't donate or nothing like that, if you just watch the videos, show your support, show love, subscribe to both YouTube channels, that really goes a long way. And it helps me keep doing what I love and keep giving you guys valuable content. Pretty much all my secrets, all my strategies, all my content, overall, it's going to always be free. Like, I can't say 100% guarantee because I don't know what the future holds, but I used to have premium subscriptions and stuff, and pretty much got rid of all of them. Everything's free. All my videos are free. My strategy videos are free. My rankings are free. My cheat sheet is free, and I update it all the time. So that's what will really help me out, man. If you guys would really just subscribe to both channels, hit that up, hit the bell icon. And if you guys want to do more mock drafts, I will be doing a lot more here on this YouTube channel. Something here. A lot more on the second YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast, and a lot more on the Fantasy Couch Fam Facebook group. So if you guys want to hit that up too, Fantasy Couch Fam, that's the Facebook group right there. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, smash that. Let me know you guys enjoy it. Do you have any good streaming defenses? If you don't get the Bears D, don't reach too far for them. But I would. That's the only defense I would reach for a little bit.
Going once.
So round 12, I would go get the Bears D. I don't even care. Like, that's how much I like them. Other than that, man, just go get the top defense. There's some good sleeper defenses like the Chargers D. They're sleeper. Ravens D. They're a sleeper because they're ranked high, but they could be the second best defense. So, I have not looked at the schedule. Let's just do it right now. NFL
going once.
1.
Going twice. Sold.
Rams D if Cam Newton is hurt. That looks good. Let's get this bigger, guys. Eagles D. What else?
Going once.
Ravens D, like I just
going
said,
twice.
Playing the Dolphins week 1. That's amazing.
Sold.
Cowboys D possibly when they face the Giants. Cardinals D possibly when they face the Lions right there.
Going once.
That's about it.
Going twice.
Yeah, so Ravens is the good. I have them as a top 3 defense. And they face the Dolphins week 1, so that's a really good, easy answer. And I've been getting the Ravens D a lot round 15, second to last round. Yeah, Cowboys D as well. True. Not better than... Oh, no. Bears is... That's what I said, man. I just said that. Bears is the only defense that I would reach for a little bit. Other than that, I don't even care what defense I have. Is there a mid-round tight end that you like taking in redraft? If I don't get one of the top 5 guys, I've pretty much been waiting till the last couple rounds. Yeah, I like Jared Cook, and that's who I took in this draft right here. I love Jared Cook, and round 7, wherever. If you can't get him, go get Vance McDonald. You can't get him, go get Hunter Henry. Sometimes Njoku falls round 8, round 9 maybe even. And just go get Njoku. Sometimes he falls later. Let's go see the ADP just so I have something kind of accurate to base this on. So, yeah, Hunter Henry is going round 6, essentially. So, you can't get him. Go ahead and get a guy like Jared Cook or Vance McDonald. And if David Njoku falls around 9, boom, man. I love that value right there. I usually don't wait too long. I usually take my tight end because you can get, like I was saying, like Njoku round 8, I'd take that, But I like Vance McDonald, Jared Cook for sure, Hunter Henry. Yeah, man, Cook. Guys, underestimating Drew Brees, man. This is crazy. Drew Brees and Jared Cook is like, wow, this is what a real team looks like. Jared Cook's never played with a dope quarterback. He's never been on a team. Drew Brees is a legend, man. Every pass is like, whoa, this is crazy. This is how it feels like to be on a team that can win a Super Bowl. Jared Cook loves it. Drew Brees hasn't had a tight end since Jimmy Graham left. Drew Brees loves it. You talked about Burden a lot last year. Well, I was wrong. Burden broke my heart. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I don't like Burden. No. If there's one rookie tight end I like, I do like Hawkinson, and I'm down to take him as a tight end too. Same thing with Goddard. Love him as a tight end too. Who else is a good tight end too? Mark Andrews is a good tight end too. I feel like waiting on tight ends is better this year because people reach for a top-tier tight end after what happened with the lack of good tight ends this year. Yeah, but I do like Kelsey and Kittle, man. And if I don't get Kelsey or Kittle, I don't get Ertz, and I just wait, and I go get a guy like Jared Cook. Jared Cook, Hunter Henry, Vance McDonald, or later Njoku around 8 or 9. I don't like waiting too long, though, as I like having a tight end one that's somewhat reliable. Yeah, I was in the draft where Njoku fell to the 10th. That's kind of crazy. Like, if he goes past the 9th, that's pretty insane. So you see Njoku here is mid-round 8 on the ADP. So, yeah. All right, what is the draft? Yeah, draft's officially done. Here's my squad, guys. 12-team auction draft. PPR, we made it through. Here's my squad. I got Mike Evans for 43, Chubb 42, Bears Z $2, Jared Cook $4, Carry on. Let me put this here. Make this a little better. Make sure you guys can see everything. Let's start over. Mike Evans 43, Chubb 42, Bears $2, Jared Cook 4, Carry on 24. DJ Moore, 18. Calvin Ridley, only 16. Kyler Murray, $2. David Montgomery, 30. Baker Mayfield, $5. Will Fuller, $4. Foreman, $2. Latavius, $3. That was an accident. DK Metcalf, $2. Justin Tucker, best kicker I've ever seen, $1. And Damian Harris, $2. Everyone gave me around a B+, couple A-. I gave myself a B+, so that's pretty much the consensus. I got a B+. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe to both YouTube channels, Fantasy Couch and Fantasy Couch Podcast. They should be popping up right here. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. I still appreciate you guys. And I'll catch you on the next live stream / video.